Should've seen how we pulled up. Looking tough. Smoked up. Me and her. Just us. So plus. Royal flush. Yeah, you know what's up. Seen how we pulled up. Should've seen how we pulled up. Should've seen how we pulled up. Looking tough. Me and her. Limited edition, babe. It's out for the best. You know it's out for world and nothing less. Smoke the cone down. Gave her the rest. Gold accented pieces laying all on my chest. Tats all on my flesh. Not to brag, but I passed me a few tests. Go deep for a few buried chests, as well as a few barren quests. I might say a little, but I let the work speak for the rest. I digress. She's still riding despite what's next. Hers or mine. We not worry about the check. It's all net. Bust down my left. Poop dangle on my neck. It's slightly wet. I'm the best. This winning spirit I possess. Cause despite the booze and the hex we got now, nigga, fuck who next. Tell them young boys check. I hope they prep. They come a wrangle with a vet. Be my guest. Should've seen how we pulled up. Looking tough. Smoked up. Me and her. Just up. So plus. Royal flush. Yeah, you know what's up. Seen how we pulled up.
You know we smoked up. I don't know, man. I fuck with that boy heavy, girl. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Alpha, man, right there, man. Me and her, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all go stream all his music, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever y'all see us play his music, go check his shit out, man.
Alright, the link will be there.
Yeah, we back at it, man, with y'all friendly neighborhood potters, you know what I mean? And hippies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But we back at it. This should be episode 272. We back at it with the Thedoncoreanddricanhippieshow. Show you are your host.
Thedoncore, baby.
What's up? This is Sharika. You know, Chun Chun.
Hey, we got the gub, you heard? And the highest hippie in the room, dude. We get hippie, of course, and we back at it. Like I said, this should be episode 272, man. What's going on? How y'all feeling? What's going on with y'all?
Feeling good. Feeling great. Feeling marvelous.
That's what's up. What's going on?
For a Saturday.
Yeah.
It don't feel like a Saturday.
It feel like a calm Wednesday or something like that.
Energy is shifting. That's what it is right now.
Well,
you know,
the time moving forward.
it's about to have the time about to go forward. I think tomorrow, the sun actually sets later. I think it's setting about like 6:30 tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we moving towards that spring. What's it called? Equinox.
Yeah,
So whatever it is.
Easter, whatever you want to call it.
No, I don't know. Easter was snow.
It's snow? I don't know nothing about that.
Some shit like that. But I know it's about to be nice. That's all it means.
I mean, it's been nice this whole winter, kind of, really, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hasn't really been a crazy winter, yeah.
I mean, who says it has to snow? You know?
But it wasn't really cold either. We had a few nip days, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I kind of could count how many times I wore my coat this winter.
Yeah, I ain't with my coat.
Yeah, I was hoodie. One or twice, but nah, I do tend to wear like long sleeves and hoodie.
You know what I'm saying? And the way you move, you know what I mean? So, ain't no really need to wear a big coat type shit, you know what I'm saying?
No, you do need a coat when you drive. Like, don't speculate.
Yeah,
don't get that twisted because there's times where
Keep that window open.
You need some air.
Nah, just jump out the car real quick. You just need a coat.
Yeah, I've never, like, when it's cold, New York City winter, and you go out, if you don't have an automatic start, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go out there, turn that car on. I remember days when my pops used to make me go start the car. I used to wonder why. I used to get excited. Why you want?
Nah, I be forgetting to start the shit sometimes. Damn, I'm so mad.
That's a fact. But what's going on with you, Chun Chun? Since the last time we went on, it's been like 2 weeks since the last episode you've been on. How's everything been in your world?
Life.
I mean, from the last time we spoke, like, anything new? No. Anything I could change? Yes.
Yes.
You know, so, you know, it's always going to be something that you always want to change. If it's just something, like we spoke about earlier, someone gave you advice, like, do you take it?
Yeah.
Don't take it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I ain't jump into the conversation, so like she said, she asked like, when
But I asked the question.
Like, what was the question?
Well, no, the question was, if someone comes to you and vent about a relationship, do you give advice to that person? Or you just be like, nah?
Yeah, so I didn't jump into the conversation because it was funny because we went through this yesterday, honestly. Like, my son Cole had to pull up and vent, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was going through some real life shit, you know what I'm saying? And but this is a different story when it comes to me and him because we known each other for so long. So it's like, I know when to chip in and when not to, and let him say what he's saying and be like, I can't give you advice on that because I haven't been through that, you know what I'm saying? But you going through it, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little different for me to say something on that, you know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to certain shit within that conversation, that is something else that I could be like, yo, but you might be doing this, or they might be doing this, or you know what I'm saying? But I personally don't like to give advice. I don't like to give advice.
It's tricky. It's tricky because it's like
it's a very thin line.
You don't wanna.
But do you mean specifically just with relationships?
Like spousal relationships.
Because something like this. Like if behind the cameras and shit, you ask me like, yo, what I could do to better my podcast, I'll give advice. You know what I'm saying?
Like, see, but some advice, I guess some situations was brought to you might be a little awkward. Right. Might be not in your lane of like, do I give this advice or not? Or I'm gonna fuck up this advice? Right. You know? And then you have some people who actually kind of get hurt when you do give advice and you don't listen to their advice. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, do I waste my time giving you advice? You know, or are you gonna take it?
I think that's why I don't really look for advice if I get it for certain things, or even like if I got some from, like you spoke on a conversation we had yesterday. If I get it and it resonates, I take it. You know what I'm saying? So just speaking for self, I do that. Like people might give me advice and I'll be like,
that's not me.
That ain't.
I ain't gonna do that shit.
I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I don't care what you say right now. That might be how you might carry some, but I'm not. So I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take that advice. But if it resonates with me, then it's like, all right, that applies. So I don't get mad at people for certain advice because if I don't take it, it doesn't matter.
Have you ever given advice and the person trying to like convince you that no, your advice is not right?
Yeah.
So they come to you and still fighting what you saying.
Yeah, like the opposite, like fight you and like nah. Yeah. I don't. You know.
That happens more often than not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See,
because like we were saying off camera, people are stuck in their thought already because they already had this conversation with themselves.
Right, in themselves, in the mirror.
So they thinking the conversation with somebody else is gonna go like that, and then when it's going another way, they're like, but what about this part? But what about this?
No,
that shit, right. So
I'm just looking at it from my POV. You know what I'm saying? You told me what happened. Right. Now I'm looking at it from my POV, and I'm
taking my perspective of what you're giving me.
Yeah. And again,
some people can't really handle that shit. So it's like
Majority. It took me a long time to be able to accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? So be like, I can only imagine people that don't realize they do that. You know what I'm saying? They just
see, and that's the thing. It's like people, right? People just want to talk and shit, but it's more of, what if I give you this advice, right? I'm gonna give it. It's gonna better the situation what you're giving me, what you're coming to me with. And you don't take that advice. To me, it's like it wouldn't affect me. I just know that when you come to me next time, I'm just gonna look at you like, damn, all right, well, what you gonna do? You understand? Like I'm not gonna
some half-hearted shit,
right? And not trying to be mean or not trying to be like cold-hearted. But it's more of you. That's what you showed me.
Yeah. You gonna get half of what I gave you now.
You're not gonna get half. There's no half. I'm not listening to you. You know, but I feel like I would ask you what you're gonna do. You know, so
yeah,
that shit's tricky.
Very.
It's true. That's why you gotta have a trusted few of people that you really talk to about real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, not everybody's really genuinely thinking about what you're talking about.
I've seen fights happen because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like physical fights because you came to this person. And what you gave back, because not everybody can communicate well.
Mm-hmm.
So how you might converse or give it to this person might come off the wrong way.
You know what I'm saying? What you wait? What? I didn't say that. Something around you still.
That's still my girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like if you talking to somebody about your woman, and they were right, and she did some foul shit, you did some foul shit, she did some foul shit, and they taking it, and they like, man, fuck that bitch. Like, yo, cut her off.
It does be like that though, cause y'all guys not gonna say that. Y'all not gonna be like, oh, fuck that bitch. Like in front of her, y'all say it behind your guy.
These bitches, yes. But some niggas
will say it to her face, like, fuck you, bitch.
Some niggas will say it to their man.
What's up? You know
what I'm saying? They'll say it to them like, we got some friends that are not very censored. You know what I'm saying? So the way they come across is how they are. They not even thinking it's disrespectful.
It's like, it's their mindset. It's how they think.
It's not even thinking that it's disrespectful. It's like the line was crossed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm over here giving you advice, and you took it as me being
that's how I was carrying it. You asking me, this is what I do. Fuck that bitch. You like, nigga, he love that woman. He's
like, damn, like you really expressing yourself right now.
And I think people really forget that when someone comes to you, their emotions are involved in that situation.
The emotion comes out first before before anything else.
What they're coming to is not emotionally involved. You know what I'm saying? So you look, you like, damn. So if you don't tread the right way, it could go there. It could cross the line.
It could go left. It really could go. See, it just makes you say, do I really want to give advice? And if I am going to give advice, I'm going to give it to someone that I know
can handle it.
Right. They might pout, they might this and that, but at the end, they took your advice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'd rather that.
I would say that kind of concluded. I would just, my portion, I would just say, just wait till the advice is like,
ready.
They ask for it.
If they ask for it, you give them wrong advice, then they know they're not going to come back to you.
Giving that disclaimer. This is what I would do.
Yeah. That's basically how I start shit off. I be like, yo, look, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not saying what you should.
Like you said before, like if you haven't been through that situation,
mind your business.
It's kind of like, you know,
just mind your business.
Mind your business. Just intake what they're saying because then eventually they gonna go and talk to that person, that other person that they entrust that does have that situation or been through that situation that they could be like, all right, listen. Because when it comes, like when all my friends got kids, but when it comes to that and they come to me and try to talk to me about that, but what you think?
I don't know your advice.
I'm 35 with no kids. I don't know.
I could try to give you something that I feel like kind of like if I was a parent, then this is what probably would happen. Then yes.
Yeah, but when it comes to that, I always say like, yo, you could see some of what a relationship is, but we don't know what's happening behind the closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
So now that's what plays into everything else. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, I don't know what's going on. Look at you just telling me was the situation. I don't know what's going on. No, like
on your
everything. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
And that's what I wanted to say. Like when it comes to advice, I don't give advice when it comes to relationships because I'm only getting one side. I'm not getting the other. But you probably hype the whole shit the whole time.
You're not no therapist.
And then you just want me to say yes to you, so you go prove to your point that you crazy as fuck.
I mean, both ways, and that's why in a relationship is always two sides.
It is two sides. That's why.
If your homegirl come to you and she telling you what's going, she not going to tell you.
Hell no, she not going to tell us that dick last night, but we arguing this morning.
Right.
Come on now.
And it's the same thing.
And I'm giving you advice for the same thing you about to fuck
Same thing with us.
after we got the phone. So I sometimes I just stay to I just stay to myself sometimes, and I just listen. Yeah. You know, I can only give you what maybe I've been through, what I felt like, what I've done. You know, maybe you'll do the same thing. You know, but
then that goes to like that falls into the. I'm gonna just bring it up because we've been holding it for a while. That goes. Then you have to use accountability after everything. You know what I'm saying? You got.
A lot of people don't know what accountability is. Okay, a lot of people can't accept the accountability.
Should we go to dictionary.com and get the
There's a thing of accountability, but some people double back on accountability. Yeah. I'm sorry for what I did. I ain't do the same shit again. You double back on that shit. So what are you accountable for?
The fact or condition of being accountable, responsibility.
You didn't even take the responsibility to tell the truth, or to keep your word.
Yeah.
So accountability is something that people might be like, yeah, I'll take accountability for my shit. Yeah.
And then
you're gonna do the same shit again.
What is that hypocritical? Or is that like
a word for that? It has to be a word.
I think there's another word for that, not hypocritical, because
I think it's human nature. I think so.
I mean, just tell me
as far as like, but just like from a broad scale, that's just what you see. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that don't and can maneuver opposite
are
just indifferent. You were able to be more accountable and responsible than the rest of the human race, because motherfuckers don't be want to take accountability.
They don't. Yeah, accountability is something that listen.
Not that this deep, but I mean, accountability. Yeah, some history, like the world history. Nobody accountable.
Shit, my bad. It really was us that did it. My bad.
Let's move on.
My bad. But you know what? Here, take this shit. Here you go.
You know, so. Nobody really takes accountability besides people that
they really take accountability of it. Yeah.
So that's why I would say.
Listen, I'm not gonna say there's a few out there that could take accountability. Yes. I'm not. We're not gonna skew all of y'all because there are some of y'all out there. But the majority of
shit is up in the air.
Yeah,
I think a lot of y'all double back on your accountability. I honestly think that some of y'all
just about to say that
shit. I was just about to do the same shit again.
I was just about to say that about myself. Like I feel like
I've done it.
I feel like a lot of times I try to be like, yo, I did this wrong and that's what I did, but then I end up making the same mistake over and over, and it's like, yo,
how much time does it take you to be like, alright, my nigga?
Yeah.
I think that's what life.
When you learn a lesson, or when it hits you.
Yeah, because it's different to sit here, right, and take acknowledgement. You have to acknowledge it first. You gotta
A
practice
lot of
that
people don't acknowledge that.
Right, and then once you're able to acknowledge it, it takes practice, because it's
when I edit this,
everything that
I'm gonna count how many times we said accountability.
We use a lot of people don't take accountability.
A lot is learned.
And we all need to like just learn how to and understand the meaning behind it when you take accountability, because it's not just for you, it's for your partner, it's for your family, it's for whoever.
It's just like everything else, you gotta practice it. Or
most people move and they
that's not like a 21-day shit.
Their character is it's all learned behavior. It's what they've seen growing up and what they've been taught and what they took in. They don't see that. You know what I'm saying? You see the shit in movies, accountability. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what is that?
Where are you learning this from? You have to really apply yourself.
Yeah. Because in movies, you just get the
apply yourself. They just take what's given to them, and it's like, oh, okay, then that's cool.
See,
that's cool. And it's just, it keeps going.
So it's your circle and how you were brought up that makes you say, yo, what is accountability to you?
To you.
Yeah.
Yes. Until you outside that circle and you experience someone else.
Different, right?
You're like, oh shit, I ain't look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't look at them. Really, we don't listen to ourselves. We don't look at ourselves. We don't really hear what we say until it's like being brought back to you.
Right.
Did I say? I didn't mean it like that, but nigga, that's how the fuck you say.
That's how it sounds.
Yeah.
That's how
I took it.
Like,
So now explain to me.
That's when you learn more about yourself. If it's like, and fuck it, or if it's like, I don't really want to come off that way to people.
yeah.
So let me work on
but some
myself.
people make you want to come off like that. Like you do, like
Everybody don't get the same you. That's
I said that to my moms the other day. Everybody that know a different version
of you.
Because
And it's supposed to be that way.
yeah, you're not supposed to give it up.
Why? What you about to say? Why you think it's that way?
Like you said, because not everybody's supposed to be access to you to
Nah.
get that.
Mm-mm.
You understand? Like you start to lose yourself if you give
That's
everybody
right.
the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, don't get me wrong, but we all have the basics with every person we go with. The basics, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Meet and greet.
Like everybody.
Other than that meet and greet, you shouldn't get the same.
Yes.
Like everybody that would be
that you
around
have
us.
from your ex, your last year. No.
Like everybody that would be around us would be like, yo, Notch is mad serious. Like he's always with a mean face and all that. And Cole would be like, yo, he one of the funniest niggas I
That's
know.
right. There's plenty of times that I have like, yo, you alright? You good? I'm thinking, nigga, like I have that
Process
stage,
it.
right? I'm sorry, leave me alone. You understand?
I'm not even in right now.
Well, I didn't even know I was here right now. Like I was in a different universe.
Yeah, you disturbing me. Now you're disturbing me.
But I also think a part of that too is that you trying to, like unconsciously, you trying to accommodate the person that you with at the moment.
It's always gonna be like
not
that.
in a full way, but still in a certain way to be like,
Yeah.
I want you to be comfortable around me too. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not gonna act how I would usually act. You know what I'm saying? So
Of course, and that's where the openness of that connection between you and that person.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a connection with that person, there's not going to be a bond.
it's crazy.
Like
I-
for you to actually open up and say shit like that.
yeah, I just went through this.
There is no, what's your favorite color? What type of food type of shit is going to open a bitch up? I'm sorry, so it's not.
Yeah,
At the age that we are, we
that's 2000.
we probably changed our color 5-10 times, and now we used to say red, now we say purple.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's why I went from red to purple. That's crazy. She said that.
It was red, it's green now.
Right, you get probably different colors. You probably told 4 or 5 dudes to go, I like pasta. Now all of a sudden, bitch, you're vegan. What the fuck? You understand what I'm saying? So it's like,
Yeah,
You're gonna get a
I don't
different
drink juice with fructose, corn syrup, and all that no more. So
right, vegan life, yes.
my juice is straight juice. You understand
Yeah,
me?
juice
So,
it.
Corey for 4 years ago, gone for 4 years. I ain't.
I still haven't since I told
Come on,
you.
you gotta,
I still
gotta jump on the
haven't.
bandwagon.
Drunk a
I
few
still haven't
kombuchas.
ate.
You know what I mean?
Oh, look at you. See?
Drunk a few kombuchas.
It's
and all
about
that
to
shit.
be 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
23 is about to be lit for you. Summertime, but I'm telling you, you gotta.
Energy.
Man, I'm trying.
You're the
Well, I'm
guy.
doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not trying. I'm doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
So-
See, and
But
words
I
is
ain't about to
something
get a
that
burger on
people
Friday,
gotta listen to.
I am about to get a burger on Friday. Though. I ain't gonna
He
hold
said it's time. It's time.
it.
Yeah.
What is this, a burger once
chicken.
a month?
Maybe, right? Can I?
Can I maybe?
I might,
Ask
I told
You
you.
might not be able to go back once you stop.
You know how I am with certain shit. When I do something, it be like,
Brontosaurus for the rest of your life now.
yo, that shit is kind of trash.
I can't eat none of that.
That might be the title to this episode.
Man, before time, LittleFoot.
For real, man. But talking about cinematics and stuff like that, man.
Yes,
Did
sir.
both of y'all watch Creed 3?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Went to the movies.
Yeah, me too.
We all went to it.
I feel like certain movies.
Shout out to T-Mobile.
gotta be in the movie theater.
Shout out to
Like,
T-Mobile. Got a $5 ticket for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you spoke on your experience. You didn't really like the experience.
I don't like that movie theater.
Okay.
Those new Alamo you can eat while you sitting there.
Yeah. No, why?
It's not cool.
I just don't like.
We old.
Oh, y'all old
It's not that.
I think I sit in the dark fucking theater.
And then the way this is doing what what you go to the movies not to see. Walking back and forth in front of you and shit. It's like, yo, bro, I'm trying to watch the movie.
I mean, they're gonna walk back and forth even if the chick don't recline back.
I don't care about the chick either.
And then I'm sitting vintage. You just like that.
Because then the table that's there, right, for you to eat.
If I'm with somebody,
turn that light
yes,
off.
I will go to. But if I'm I like to go by myself. Like I like to go by myself.
Man.
Yes, I will go to a regular movie theater.
I should have went to an IMAX theater.
Yep. You fucked up.
But come on, they gave me $5 tickets.
I mean, you can't beat that. Come on.
I'm going to the same theater again to see John Wick. They give me $5 tickets.
He bougie.
T-Mobile, what's up?
He bougie as shit, right? Alright, he bougie because he got $5 tickets.
Go ahead.
Because he 3 he got a meal. And he talk about the waiters walking back and forth.
Yeah, I'm
Tickets like $30.
Yeah. They getting their experience in. I'm sitting here.
Just be thankful. Just be thankful about that shit.
Goddamn light.
Everybody started clapping at the end. Everybody started.
She's chewing her popcorn too loud.
God damn, we got a knife.
That's honey barbecue chicken.
Look at you. See?
I was like, I had some peanuts in my bag. I was like, hold on, pull out my peanuts. Niggas looked at me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas looked at me like, this nigga think you're bullshit.
His stomach growling, like, God damn.
That's what you get. Talk all that hot shit. You hungry.
You know the way to ask them, sir, you do anything?
I went like this.
I ain't even growl like a motherfucker. Alright.
You closer. Nah, I'm good.
Get the fuck out of here.
She was sick every time she walked past me like, nigga.
Yeah, but I
know you hungry.
I went and grabbed $1 slice after, I ain't gonna lie. $1 slice. But what y'all thought about the movie, man?
I actually liked this movie. It has moments, but
overall grade, what would you give it?
Overall, I would give it
letter grade.
Like A, B, C, D, F.
Yeah.
I'll give it a B.
Okay.
That's passing.
Really?
I give it. That's passing.
Yeah.
I give it like a C minus.
Well, you know what? I like the acting of not Michael. What's his name?
There you go.
Jonathan Majors.
There you go.
Yeah.
His presence on the screen every time.
He made it. He made me feel like
he was there, right?
Yo, he gonna take your belt, and I wasn't mad at it.
I thought he would shoot him the way I was feeling. He might just shoot him after he went.
The way he made you feel was how the first fight went when he fought the Spanish dude. The way he made you feel was how that first fight went. Like
I felt
I'm fighting
in the movie with him. Like he drew me in.
I know him.
Yeah, like his acting skills is just phenomenal.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
Yeah,
Like you can see that he took his time with it, and it's like the emotions from
next American actor up.
He messed up, and before I move forward with Creed, I
just not better than Keith
though. Jonathan Majors. Since Love Country, even a little before that, but I would say since Love Country was like his coming out. You watched it?
I ain't watched the show, but I heard he did a good job. Yeah, HBO.
They canceled it.
Oh no, I did see that. Yes.
With Jussie Smollett's sister. Watched that. He did a dope job, but he's been on fire.
That's on crime. What happened on
low.
The Harder They Fall.
The Harder They Fall.
He was in Low Key.
Low Key. He was
now he came.
He was in Kane. He was in something else too. But yeah, this is coming out here. He got like 3 more movies coming in.
And this movie was like the one where they was like really pushing him for like that superstardom role. Like you know what I'm saying? And I think he killed it. Like I think
he smoked it. Yeah. I think he did amazing. I want to just start there before I shit on this movie.
You know what movie is really good to me and I hate it? But Training Day.
Yo, that's Denzel
Training Day played so good as a bad person that you hated him.
Denzel?
Yes. And in Creed, it gave me the same thing. Like he played his part so good that I kind of I hated what he did, and you know he used him, and you know, but you kind of understand why because his head was,
especially when he came in his crib.
People clapping.
Yeah, he shit it in.
People clapping your theater.
It was white people. Yeah, they were clapping. They were clapping. They were clapping for everything. I was like, okay.
I feel like that's why the movie got that reaction in the theaters, and probably everybody probably say people clap. Because he did a great job.
He did.
But
Go ahead.
Talk your shit.
the movie was horribly written. Like the storyline, trash. Michael B. Jordan he's like sealed as one of the. This is my boy too. Like it's crazy. We all like him, right? I think because we watched him grow up. We ain't seen him on Disney. He came from the Y. He came from the struggle. Came with that bump ass song talking about white women and shit. With the white girl? With the white girl?
Like doing push-ups and shit. I know them Disney at first.
Listen. We been sticking through with Michael B. Jordan through all the corny shit.
But he's still standing though.
We stand with him.
He's still here. He's still there. He's still here. He's still strong. The heartbreaks and everything.
Shout out to him, directed and all that.
Shout out.
But he is a bad actor. We have to stop ignoring that. And it's been for years. Like, I swear to God, we was talking about Hardball, right? How many lines he had? Like,
you remember he was in Hardball?
Oh my God! Every movie he has.
Oh, yo, you sound so.
I am because I support everything. The Marine shit he did that came out on Prime. Did you watch that? That was the fellow in the action was
yes.
That's without remorse.
That's the only shit he should do, like action shit. He shouldn't
should be involved in his scene.
Emotion should not be involved in his roles. Matrix shit. Get him there.
Just give him the scene.
Get him there.
At the camera.
Yes, the ladies want to see him. Just do that for him because Jonathan Majors being on screen with him.
You see the difference of their acting skills of their.
When did you see Michael B. Jordan in a great role? I did, and this is why I'm saying exactly what I'm saying. When? Recently, what's his greatest role besides any movie you're gonna name? Just give me the movie.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's one.
What?
Black fucking Panther.
The first one.
Why? Because he was next to a dope actor, but what he had to do. Just some action shit, couple one-liners.
I mean, he did good.
I would give him Fruitvale Station. I would give him Fruitvale Station as a movie where he shows some
like
you know what I'm saying,
emotion and how to.
I understand what Corey's saying.
Range of emotion, I don't know.
It was.
He just showed
for that movie.
I think he just showed some range.
He showed range, but
some range. I don't know.
Not emotion. Acting range.
Because when he got shot, he made you feel it. Like his facial expression. I was like,
yeah, I felt that. Anything else?
But he's like you said, he's an action star. Like
yes, that's what he should be. This shit is Killmonger. That's if it's not Oscar Grant, it's Killmonger.
He gotta take the Rock's blueprint.
Yes.
You trying to take Denzel blueprint, but you not that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't know if he could grow into it. Like in Cole, he's still young. He's still young, bro. He
has time.
He's been in the game for years.
Years?
And then
give him more time to.
But I'm saying, bro, listen.
20 more years?
I'm just.
He's already been in the game 20.
I'm just saying.
Give him 5 years. 5-year plan.
Nah, I'm done.
I feel you.
He's the same age as me. This is since the Wire. The Wire is 2000.
He's just getting.
He's just getting in?
Yes. He's just getting his feet. Come on now.
How long he been a leading man?
Right. So
How long he been a leading man? The last 3-4 years, 5 years.
What, in Creed?
no, there's other movies he's been in.
With the lead?
That's what I'm saying. When he's just getting this footing in right now. I'm not saying that he's gonna grow. I'm not saying that he's gonna grow into.
You just don't want to hear that shit. See,
I don't believe
see,
in
when
his
you talk about that
I
shit,
don't believe in his
take
acting.
shit.
I just don't believe in his acting no more. I don't think he could get better.
I mean, I could feel that though, because there's a lot of actors that get stagnated. There's a lot of actors that get stagnated and just
And I see
stay.
him now more moving towards the director route. The movie was shot beautifully.
Right.
I love the way it was shot.
It's just his acting just fucked
The
up.
acting and the storyline, they just, I feel like they fucked up Creed.
What? Okay, what in the
Even fast
storyline
forward
is
it.
like, or like going back to
Like,
what
just fast forward, why is
happened?
he retired now? You watched the first two?
Yes.
Why are we skipping to him being retired now? Like,
Because
you
that
don't
last
have to
fight
do.
kind of.
No, that wasn't the last fight with Drago. Remember the beginning of this movie, he fights the Irish dude again from the first
Okay.
movie, and then they fast forwarded 10 years.
Yeah, I guess he kind of like, you know, all right, I got kids and I
But you
so much
rush,
to the head.
you rushing it, because he had fights after that, but you didn't show it. You just fast forward to him being
Because he probably
retired.
felt like he didn't need to show it. Because there's going to be so much action in the movie between him and John. Right?
All right, but
It wasn't enough.
do you want to make?
I mean, throughout the whole thing, not just a fight, it was just so much things that led up to the...
I'm a Rocky fan as well.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. When you watch Rocky movies,
Yes.
it's 2 fights.
Yes. You just see one. You wanted 2.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Well, there was one in the beginning, one at first.
Well, him and his.
But do you
and then-
want a part 4?
Like, where do we go?
I'm asking, like, for them, do y'all want a part 4? Because then this one makes it difficult to make a part 4.
I don't think it would be a part 4.
I feel like this should have been part 4. Like in part 3.
It should have been like a split, like a continued Dana part.
They said this kid went to jail for 18 years for a gun.
Just for possession, or because he didn't
He
kill
didn't shoot nobody or nothing. He just did 18 years for, like, with the story, it's just.
It just don't make sense. Like, damn, I went for so long.
It just felt like it was on fast forward.
And wait,
Go ahead. I'm
he
waiting.
did
I'm
18
waiting.
years and just came home. Then y'all just fast forwarded 10 years after he was the champ. So, but he was a kid. Then what's the time? What time warp are we in?
We're jumping in loops.
I mean,
Okay, all right.
Order is like
Let me-
they made $100 million.
in the movie.
Let me. Okay, all right. Listen,
I'm off.
because it did go by,
Great,
you know,
great
10
success
years.
for that.
I just feel like he felt like he didn't need to.
I'm gonna tell you where they messed up at after
He didn't need to display that type of part of the movie because it's gonna throughout the movie there's glimpse of flashbacks, you know, and then forward and then current day, you know, that's that. But go ahead.
I wasn't as disappointed with the movie as Corey.
I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? I thought it was an okay movie.
He was disappointed in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
Now when you do break it down,
I could do that.
understand.
I mean, I got up at the end when everybody was clapping and said, "Yo, it was corny," and everybody looked at me like, "Word."
when you watch all, because I watched the first, the second one, and then went and watched the third one.
Yeah, I was still watching the second one while I was working.
in succession. So it's like, the fuck?
What is
Why
this?
are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like pushing Sylvester Stallone away from the production,
You should have kept him.
you see it. You know what I'm saying? You see where that's where you fucked up at.
Yeah.
You ain't have to have him in the movie. But he should have been in that room letting y'all know, like, nah, bro, this is what we're doing there. Because he's only been doing this and created this franchise since the 70s.
60s.
Since the 70s. That nigga love him, right? I'm just saying, he want to go.
No, yeah, I think he would have.
get the story.
Yeah, I think he would have made the storyline be able to stretch for a fourth movie. Because now, they might be stretching.
All right, so
if
there's gonna be a fourth movie, what would be the
Exactly.
I don't know because they already fought.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think it's gonna be a fourth one.
Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Why?
Because this is the biggest one.
What do you mean?
This is the biggest one. Like,
Okay, yeah.
money-wise,
He fought.
the studio gonna put the pressure on. They want that fourth one now.
Oh, so I feel like the fourth one, maybe, you know, the guy who came
Gonna bring somebody else.
He's gonna be the one to take over the gym and try to, because, you know, he fought rightfully, like, you know, they.
I feel like they're gonna try to like speed it up again and use his daughter.
That won't be cool.
Just saying.
I don't like that.
The only thing I can think of is he might just give the guy the gym and let him, you know.
I already
take
said what
over.
they could have did for this. To already to where this movie could have been Creed 4. You didn't have to have it like this kid was locked up for 18 years and he just came home. They're friends. They got separated. Have him take the same route that Adonis was taking in Mexico. Like I told you, he see Donnie going his route, winning the chip, and sped up through it because that's what happened because he was Apollo's son and he was jealous. You know what I'm saying? He got locked up. They got separated, and he see where his life took him. He went the Mexico route, beating up and fighting the Mexican fighters and shit, low key, staying low, and now. When you see him as the champion that he won the first fight in this movie, now he pop up, you know, talking his shit, and they get into it, and that would have created that movie.
He's right here. I promise you. Come on, we gotta get some real shit.
At the end of the third one, right? This bullshit, not this bullshit. At the end of my third one, then he would have won. It would have created him as a bigger antagonist.
That's what I'm saying. He would have won, and then he should have won this one too. Trying to make his own fights and go on with the legacy.
He should have won this one too, just to create the momentum for the next movie. He just kind of killed the whole shit.
Well, maybe that was the whole point of him, you know, not trying to. I mean, maybe they were Rocky. If someone, I mean, Creed, if someone would take over the, you know, that stuff, they can.
But maybe this is what this was like the grand ending of it, like.
Yeah, I feel like it was a grand ending. I feel like this is how it should have ended. He still kept his belt.
But I was tight because I said, I hope that the trailer is not better than the movie, and the trailer
was better than the movie.
Like with the Drake song and everything, like no friends, no my enemy. I was like, ooh, this shit about to be I'm going to see this, bro. I ain't going to the movies for nothing else this shit. Nigga, Creed, bro. I was in there like, I think I dozed off. I don't know if I dozed off.
I didn't doze off. Maybe I didn't.
Maybe I did with them Alamo seats, you know what I'm saying? Nah, fuck that movie.
I definitely
thanks to T-Mobile, though.
Thanks to T-Mobile, though, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely went to FanDuel for a little bit. When Michael B. Jordan was on the screen for too long, talking to his...
I'm trying to see how much time I have here, because you see the screen. But, y'all see what happened with the Mexico kidnappings?
Yo, they put an article out, right?
Y'all see the story? Go ahead.
Let me tell you what the article said, right? After the whole headline of, oh my God, you know, they got kidnapped and, you know, what two of them got killed and two of them...
It was 3 dudes and a girl. 2 dudes got killed.
Right? I'm looking at, you know, going through my Facebook, and the headline is, their background. One is a crackhead, and the other was a drug dealer. Yeah. But you make sure to put that out. But the first time y'all put out, y'all made it seem like, oh my God, we gotta bring them home. We gotta bring them home. They got kidnapped by a drug cartel. But now you saying that, you know, these are drug dealers they did themselves.
They said the story was that they said that it was 3 dudes and a girl. They went out there with her so she could get
some BBL.
So she could get her tummy tucked. Yeah, some shit like that, right? So niggas is like, hold on. 3 dudes is gonna sit around with her and wait for until she heals up. This is what we saying, right? So now, like you said, it's on camera, like from a store or some shit. You know what I mean? From a regular camera type shit. Bro, they caught him. A drug cartel. Get in the car, niggas. Y'all niggas is kidnapped. 2 of them died. Whatever the case is, boom, 2 of the dudes die. They get back to America now. Like she's saying, it came out their background. Some of them are drug dealers. Some of them are drug, users. Then the drug cartel in Mexico, they like, yo, we do not need this FBI heat, nigga, right now. They tied like 6 niggas up, put a letter.
Here you go, bye.
Here, these the niggas that did that. We do not need none of that extra shit. That's case solved. Like that's what happened.
Yeah, I think it's something bigger to wake up that morning, all you just see is 6 bodies lined up for you with a note.
You said, "Oh, Batman dropped the
dropped off something for you. Package outside.
Justice League and dropped it.
No, man. Listen, I think it's a big into that shit. I think that is kind of true. I think they was out there for a drug deal.
Of course they was. Like, see, man, you see that picture?
Yes.
They're not sitting for no BDL, but whatever the fuck it is, BDL.
Yeah.
They're not sitting for that shit.
I thought that shit was strange when I seen the pictures.
I was like, yeah. For that.
And then the rest of the story was a shootout commenced. I was like, the shootout commenced for BBL. Crazy. How's something we do here? How?
Told you to change
my ass like that.
Told you to change those American dollars, pesos, no?
I want the puff. Doc. You started boom and shit. Crazy.
Do it to me and somebody goes,
fuck up the booty, Doc.
It was crazy, bro.
I said, damn, the BBLs is going crazy out here. I left the story alone after that. I was
it was
like,
probably like a cheap discount.
yeah, I was like, shit, I ain't even hear nobody going to Mexico for a BBL. I said,
Should have just went to documentary.
You just skipped Atlanta, you skipped Miami, you said fuck Puerto Rico.
Nah, they was going to get that Medellin. That's what the whole point was. Yeah, bro. Shit was crazy.
Stop playing with the Mexicans.
Well, she came back with no ass.
There had to be something to that. For real.
Why she ain't got no gauze on her ass? Nah, y'all lying.
Sickness.
That's crazy though.
Sick.
I don't know, man. I'm not ever going to Mexico.
Yeah.
Ever.
No?
No.
Why?
Because of shit like that?
Bro.
It's beautiful out there. I'll go one time.
Bro.
I'll go one time for the one
You
time.
know, it's beautiful everywhere. It's so rooftops in New York. That's amazing, bro. I don't give a fuck about that. Mexico is dangerous for Americans.
It's dangerous everywhere.
No, but it's like you can't go there and leave the resort. You can't be out there like.
No, this has been like a couple of, couples being.
Couple years running?
No, couples missing,
decades.
chopped up, bodies chopped up.
But because like we talking,
Niggas,
I mean, I feel like if I'm in a resort, I'm safe. Like, they ain't getting up in the fucking resort.
Don't leave. Don't leave this shit.
Lock your ass in that damn in that room. Like, everything you need, just call
So
up.
I don't want to be there.
Nah, you know what's even crazier?
I'm not eager to go to Cancun ever. None of that shit.
What's your thoughts on that? The Murdough Murders?
Man,
Alex Murdough.
I've been following the case. I've been following his trial and everything.
Alex Murdough.
Shit is crazy.
From the first time,
South Carolina, right?
I just didn't believe. Yeah, he's South Carolina. I didn't believe him at all.
Nigga,
Nah.
he just got locked up for killing his
The Murdaughs are like very, very high when it comes to being the lawyers.
in that town. Yeah, he was a big attorney,
And
he
they can't be touched. Like,
he had his hand in everybody's pocket. Pause. Playing pool, pocket pool. Pause. But what he got locked up for, like this year, right?
His wife and his kids.
His wife and his son.
I think.
And he called the cops. He was like, "Yo, they just got clipped up."
Kill my family.
So now we going into it. All this started breaking down with them because the son that he killed right there got caught in the summer of 19. His son with the boat accident.
Oh yes.
That's why everything started breaking down.
Yeah, cause
I killed somebody.
no,
Somebody he was drunk driving in the boat. They crashed the boat and one of the girls died.
Yeah. I heard this story.
it was his friend's girlfriend that died.
Yeah.
And it started from there, and then he just never got arrested, not like that. The father and the grandfather came up to the hospital and spoke to all of them separately, like don't say shit, don't say nothing, this and that, blah blah blah.
Cause like she said, they got big influence in this town.
So so then you would think that he would slap the cuffs on, I think his name is Peter, maybe?
Paul,
No, Paul, something like that.
Starts with a P.
It's probably Paul. And he just went off, no community service, no nothing.
Yeah.
That's where it started from there.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second time is his other son. He might,
Damn, yeah, now they do a flashback. This 2018.
So his son,
His other son was,
he's a little,
he was gay.
But there's this kid on TikTok and all of that word, Real Rainbow. And the kid will go on and tell stories about this person that he's dating, but he doesn't want to know that, he can't say nothing because he's just so with this bigger person.
Right.
Just so happened that this guy, he got killed, right? It was a murder, but the way they set the body up and everything just didn't make sense. So on the scene of them coming to the scene of that accident,
They driving down the road.
Came up there and was like, yeah, we represent you for this and that. What the fuck you mean? Like, how did you know to represent me when this shit just happened, right? So that one, nothing did happen to the son. It had nothing to happen to nobody because they didn't know who killed him.
Then we go back, 2015. The moms killed somebody too. All the kids, the pops, and the moms caught bodies, bro.
So that didn't
So she called the cops. She called the cops and said, yo,
the dog or something.
my nanny fell over the dog's legs and tripped over and fell on her head.
She probably heard some shit.
She said, so where is she at? She said, yo, listen, stop asking questions. You the cops. Stop you asking too much questions.
And she said it so calmly, nigga, you thought she was black for a minute over the phone, what? The fuck? Wait, hold up, bitch. Kill somebody,
Yo, bro, this shit made me think of, what's that movie? Us?
Us, yes.
Cause you got somebody, this is happening somewhere we don't know about, you know what I'm saying? It is happening.
And shit.
It's happening. Like, this shit is real. The nigga driving there, he said, he planted the nigga body on the road, and then he just called the cops and said, yo, I'm just driving down the road and some kids there, knowing that they killed him, bro.
Yep.
Shit is sick, bro. So they locked him up for killing his wife and his son. It was like, nah, you did that because the guns and the bullets and everything is specific to what he has in his crib. Because they shoot ducks and all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, come into it, he was doing money shit too, money laundering and all that. This nigga.
So there's like a little breakdown of their phone, right? I guess you can see how much they're walking on the GPS. FBI, broke that shit down, and I think it's Buster. Buster I think it's the gay one because when he walked out,
Buster, because I made the joke in my head. He was
so that's the other son. That's the rainbow
ass.
son, and then Paul is the one that he killed. So the storyline of how everything went down was the mother got a text at 8:49, right? The son got a text at 8:49. I'm assuming it was a group chat or what. I don't. It's just so happy I got a text at the same time, right? So the first shot he missed, I guess the mother heard, or it just so happened that, or the son could have just, say pops, or I don't know. Or she could have said he went to the kennel to go see the dog. It could have been anything, right? So I got the message together, the same time. So he misses the shot. How could you kill your kid? Oh my God, he misses the shot, right? So I'm assuming. So the son comes to walk out the kennel, right? This is the door, right? He walks out the kennel. His head stick out, and he just shoots the son right in the head.
Wow.
Bow. Brains here, brains there.
Yeah.
The second shot now, that's when the mother started running, right? This is how I come out. This nigga must have really, really wanted to end their lives because the way they said how he shot her, like he would have to be like in front,
Right in front of her, yeah.
The son only had 2 shots. This bitch had 9 shots.
Yes.
Oh, he shot.
He wild out, bro. He wild out, and then
he goes home.
He said this
and changes his. Listen.
Yo, this
nigga been about to give him up.
This nigga different.
It had to been something because they kind of.
It wasn't that they about to give him up. It's that they was getting sloppy with shit that they was doing. They fucking shit up. So he like, nah, y'all niggas gotta go.
It could be.
And this shit go back to his pops, nigga, grandpa, nigga Rudolph. He wasn't playing games.
Rudolph is the one that be telling them what to do.
He was the one that started everything, bro, like 60, 70 years ago, bro.
I had to do it.
Come on, bro. This shit is different, bro. This shit is different. And then, the nigga said his own. He tried to kill himself. He got his drug dealer to come and shoot him in the head.
Yeah, drug dealer. Let me tell you how he confessed to himself. Right, he see his ass on TV. Nigga talking about, you shot Murdough. What? No. He told me to shoot him. You got it all fucking twist up. That nigga sober the fuck up real quick. He like, wait the fuck up.
Nigga made out of jail like
this is not the plan.
Nigga said I must be famous. I'm on TV. Nigga said, bro, what is your training?
I know, like, you bugging the fuck out.
You's a crazy, you's a bugged out character, bro. That's a nasty shit.
And then he said he was, hooked on drugs and opioids and all that shit. So he just needed the next fix, the next money. And I'm assuming, those shits don't cost.
And then he put the thing down in the house.
Right.
I forget what it's called. He got $4 million from the house when his wife died.
Oh, put insurance.
Yeah, he got $4 million.
That's what he did it for. He put life insurance on both of them, and he feel like he's gonna get that shit.
Yeah, get that and live
How
free.
sick are these white people, bro? That's sick. That's sick. That's crazy.
And then and when he was,
we was talking about this.
When he was in the courtroom, that nigga started. That nigga started crying. Like that's how he was crying. Like he wasn't crying like that when he was shooting the bitch in the head 5 times. And then he goes home. Listen, he goes home, right? The day, I swear, man, technology.
It's
crazy.
You can't get away with nothing.
No.
He goes home, like before the whole killing and everything, right? The son made a Snapchat of the clothes that he had on, right? He kills them in the same motherfucking clothes. A collar shirt and khaki pants.
Wow.
He came for business, nigga. Like, get the tracksuit on. It's
different.
Then he goes home, right? After the whole killing and everything, they had a housemaid. She was, and he was like, "I'll be back," and she just didn't. She just didn't believe him. She just didn't believe him. So this nigga goes on his little grass cutter, just driving down the shit, speeding real fast. And goes to his car, right? I don't know what he done. I don't know what it was. But then, like I said, dummy takes his phone with him, so they could track everything.
Yeah.
Then comes back to the house, fully closed.
Yeah.
Khaki shorts and a white t-shirt.
And then you call the cops. With the dogs barking in the back. Yo, they just killed. Niggas just pop my BM in my seat. My earth in my car. He was like, very cool. Nah, bro. When I was sitting, I just finished the doc before you died.
Right, I'm telling you.
I was on the 3rd episode. I was like, yo, this is different.
This is, I promise you, we could have never got away with the first murder.
Oh my god! And that's what the guy said for the girl, the pops for the girl that passed away on the boat. He was like, yo, if any of us would have did that shit, we would have still been in jail to this day.
Yeah.
He's been executed.
They had power over that city, though, and then like you said, they was tracking the text, and he was, his phone was just with the text with the cops. With the investigators, like, yo, we need you to chill on that part. We need you to fall back. Like, he had influence like that.
He had everybody in his pocket.
Shit is crazy.
Whatever.
Shit is crazy.
His time is up.
Yeah, his time is up, bro. He in jail.
His time is, man, his time been up. When he on that stand, like,
In a couple
There's
years,
no more lying you could do, sir.
in a couple months,
national TV
in
lying.
a couple months or a year or two, you gonna be like, breaking news: Alex Murdough hung himself in jail. Like you got.
If he able to.
Gonna be crazy.
You get that
Yeah, because they
one.
just moved him to like a
Dude,
position.
yo, it's crazy that he gotta be in that cell and look at the image of his son and his wife.
And you saw that in the doc, right? He said, yo, at the end, before they ended the doc, the very last second, it was like him on the phone in jail, and he was like, yo, did Netflix do something about me? And it just ended. That's how the doc ended.
That shit is crazy.
That
Like,
shit was
you gotta
weird.
live with that for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that's like that. I watched the Bernie Madoff doc. That's like that. Like he did this. You put shame on your family. That shit is crazy. But I mean, his family is different.
That shit
His
is-
family was about it.
They ain't care.
Who, Murdough?
Yeah, they were about it.
Of course, the wife was. You didn't hear her when she killed. She practically killed the damn maid. Talking about the dog did bitch.
Killed that nigga. That's
Put the dog to
crazy.
sleep.
That dog was small as fuck. That dog was like probably like this small.
Wow. Y'all got anything else specific that y'all wanted to bring to the table today, or how y'all feeling? Does Fab have a classic single or a classic album? Put it in the bag.
That is not a classic single.
Holla back here. Holla back, back. It faded to the other song.
Maybe Breathe.
Breathe. Nah, that's
Breathe
a classic
would
song.
be. Nah,
I think
I don't
Breathe is
Breathe.
his go-to.
Breathe, because all the other songs is just.
Generic.
Nah, let's do it with damn, I forget this song. I forget.
I think it's Breathe. Or Into You.
Wait, to me.
Tamia. Or Ashanti, whichever.
I think that would be like one of his one. Like, if
Or the
it's
joint with
five
Diddy.
top, that would be one of his.
Or the joint with Diddy when we on the beach.
No.
Your Jersey.
No. Trade it all.
Jerry Joe.
No.
That was my shit.
I mean, he made some catchy.
Album?
I ain't catchy song.
He got a classic album?
Nah.
Damn.
I'm not really a fan.
And a lot of Fab fans is gonna be tight with me and they gonna hit me up like, yo, it's about Fab. Listen.
Ghetto Fab is a classic.
Ghetto Fab is a classic.
Ghetto Fab is a classic.
Ghetto Fab is a
Okay, when
classic.
nobody says 7th grade, I had that shit in my
Ghetto
7th
Fab,
grade.
Ghetto Fabulous is a classic.
She said, I'm gonna have to go listen to that.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I have listened to it, but I just
Low Soul's Way was a classic.
No. Ghetto Fabulous.
All his mixtapes is classic though.
Yes, his mixtapes is platinum in the hood. Either Ghetto Fabulous or Real Talk.
Real talk?
Real Talk.
1, 2, 3. Nigga said, cause I'm in the streets, like, nah, he was riding like, that's when he was really giving you bar for bar for bar.
Real
for bar, for bar. He
Talk.
was
Real
like,
Talk and Ghetto Fabulous. Excuse me.
yeah.
I'm high.
Cause I want you, know that I miss you, you know when I catch up. Rest in peace to my boy Carlito, man. I think about you every time that song come on, bro, for real, bro. But we got to get up out of here, man, you know what I'm saying? So, make sure you guys stay in tune.
I did have something else.
What's up?
Go ahead.
BMF is trash.
You watched that show?
I stopped.
In the second season or the first?
The first.
Okay.
No, second. Like towards the second I kind of.
Okay.
Only because I feel like after Power and then the storybooks and all the it's just after a while it's just like, all right.
Some of them are feeding off each other.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm getting the same thing. It's just different faces, different characters, you know.
It felt like when you used to sit there and you skip school with your moms and watch the novellas and shit. It'd be like, yo, all of them is the same thing.
It's the same shit. But BMF is very bad. It is, especially this season. I feel like a lot of people don't like saying it because we don't like speaking down on our culture, but it's not that. We got to give constructive criticism. Everybody was high on the first season, and even me. But this ain't it, man. The acting is bad.
I'm glad they were passed off.
We gotta stop with the just put a rapper in a role
Yes, please, we gotta stop that. If you
Just
gotta
make
be,
it-
you gotta be an
There's
actor.
real
man.
actors out here.
Yeah,
Actors,
like,
actresses
that
out
can
here
actually take that
can
role.
actually have that role
Yeah.
and make me feel.
I mean, even rappers that are really acting,
I
like they
mean,
can really
like,
act.
Yeah, that's cool too. But there's actors out here.
I feel like I'd rather see an actor than a
I'd rather see an
rapper.
actor than a rapper. Because when I see
feel
a
like-
rapper, you know what I'm thinking about?
A rapper?
Rapper. It's only a few rappers that's acting that I don't see that as like Method Man and shit like that. I don't see Method Man. I know it's Method Man, but I can see him as the role he's
The way he
playing.
progressed, yeah.
Yes, because from How High and shit like that, I
Oh,
can
like
see that.
you trying to say like these new actors, you're just throwing them in there instead of
These
having
rappers.
Yeah. Like they put Little Yachty and How Hot too. It's like,
It's
wow.
just like, why are we
Yeah.
doing this?
How you
Like,
feel about Davies as an actor? He's good. He's decent. Davies.
I haven't really watched or seen him in
Much
this
of anything
season.
else. Oh, yeah, you ain't watched.
Wu-Tang. But from previous seasons, no, I don't.
I feel you.
I see Davies.
I feel
I
you.
don't see Method Man. I don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a knock to Dave. It's just it's acting. And you know I love movies and shows. I love shit that when I'm watching it, it don't
Right.
feel like I'm
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah, like that scene with when he went to go see Son Baby Moms and give him the chain. Like that was like the worst
Right,
acting that I seen.
yeah, do you know
And it's Young
That's
Miami.
Young Miami.
I see it. I actually seen it on.
She said she's.
I actually see it on Facebook. Yeah, I'm not gonna be the one to click on it and listen.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
if I read the headline and say she sucked, then she.
And then even
I know,
they had Cash Doll in the main role from the first season to this season to the last episode 9. They just took her out. Like
Oh, she was on there for a while.
she was
From
trash.
the jump.
I ain't like
her
I stopped watching
The
it.
storyline is just bad.
It's just going
It's
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't like. I feel like I could be doing a better job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I had to give. I feel like Creed was bad, and I feel like BMF was horrible right now.
I got a whole bunch of other topics.
Mm-hmm.
But you know we gonna
Just shit.
spread them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have to.
How y'all feeling about this episode, man?
Loving it.
Let me give y'all advice from what I feel.
Oh shit.
From right. Virgo. Wait, Virgo. You a Virgo?
Yeah.
All right. You need to learn to relax and let life just happen
shit.
spontaneously.
Yo, that's on point,
That's real shit.
right? For me.
Capricorn.
Oh shit.
Work and invest for a better future.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Leo is just stay winning.
You know?
Fucking lions. Goddamn lions.
That's what's up. So for Thedoncore, for Chun Chun, yo, shout out to Swift, man. We gonna see you soon, my boy. It's Dricanhippie, and y'all already know what we about to do. We about to get up out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that, you know what I'm saying?